I was working a lot with folks who were living on the streets, who were unhoused, and simultaneously, both personally experiencing psychedelic journeys that were transformative for me, but also seeing a lot of people with a lot of privilege have these huge psychedelic experiences that transform their lives, and felt like I was kind of like living in two different worlds, like both seeing my clients really struggle and wondering how these medicines could help them. How can we create a center that is actually addressing the needs of the people who need support the most?
Psychotherapy is expensive. It's like really, really expensive. And those who have the like luxury of taking care of themselves just continue to do so. And those who don't, who could only afford, maybe can't even afford their rent and their food, right? Just don't. And then usually those people come from communities of other people who have just been having to get by.
We are navigating some pretty challenging times in this country. The communities that Alchemy serves right now are actually being targeted. I firmly believe, and I firmly have faith, that we are going to find ourselves on the other side of all of this, and then there's going to be a lot of rebuilding that has to happen.
I find a lot of people not seeing the bigger picture. A potential donor that we approached, who was very supportive of psychedelics in general. He said, I don't want to just give fish to someone. I want to support a project that teaches people how to fish, and talk to us about how him putting money into a project that's supporting direct service wouldn't actually be making any sort of systemic change.
This work expands people's stories about what is possible. And I think that's really important medicine for right now. To be able to not just be stuck in the fear story, like to be able to be with the fear and to be with the grief, being able to have some more imagination about how things could be shaped, you know, like in someone's own life and their community.
Working with folks with ketamine-assisted therapy, and specifically gender-expansive folks, I really see them tap into their magic. This piece of themselves that, unfortunately for a lot of folks, has gotten pushed down, maybe even for survival needs. Being able to help folks with specifically ketamine-assisted therapy take down some of those barriers and just be able to give to themselves first off, and then be able to share that with others has truly been community changing.
We're having to figure out solutions to support our clients beyond just the healing that we're offering in ketamine-assisted psychotherapy. So there's room in our model for case management. There's room in our model for helping to connect folks to other services. And that is really impactful for the folks that we serve. But what's more important is that for the past 6 years, we've been doing that, learning that on the front lines with these communities, and then sharing those learnings.
There's no gatekeeping. We love to share our knowledge. We love to share our experiences. I envision a little Alchemy global network of therapy, of folks just around the world doing this work in a really relational, humbling, human-centered way.
We're building really, really strong clinicians who learn from each other, are asking questions, are open to hearing different perspectives that can help with their clients. It's such an important practice to have your peers and to have people who are observing your work along with you, because it is an intense space to be in. There's so many things that open up bringing in medicine into the relationship. So it feels like another safeguard for providing really excellent clinical care, to have so many other people that are caring about your clients too.
Something that I feel really called to and drawn to is being this outside resource that helps support navigating what change and transformation are to them while still holding on to their own identities. I see a lot of folks who are trying to get out in the community, participate in activism, want to make a change in the world. But I also notice that there's this lack of connection to self and lack of connection to what's going inward with people. And I feel really blessed to work with folks who are wanting to do work out in the world, but also see the importance of connecting to themselves and are doing the very brave work of looking inward and having another person see them.
Helping people to find meaning, to help them connect with purpose, to align more with their values, and to be able not just to heal from prior trauma, but to prepare to be able to manage more stressful situations.
Psychedelic medicines will have a big role to play in helping us to bring people together, to see that we are more alike than we are different, to see that we are all connected. They give us this opportunity to show up to each other in ways where we can be more understanding, more empathetic, more compassionate. We can start to see in other people's stories, other people's traumas, other people's challenges, our own stories, and through that we can move in places and directions of collective healing.
Alchemy is a place that has also made me feel very safe and seen, and I see how that is just done by simple things like our branding, our messages, the voice that we use to communicate what we're doing. Part of the queer magic is being able to make beautiful gowns out of pieces of fabric that we just found around. We're able to truly make beautiful work, groups, workshops, individual sessions with folks.
As someone who's lived in the East Bay almost my whole life, seen many community spaces and community projects come and go, this is a really special place. If you would like to see it continue, we do need your support.
I really am excited about this opportunity to move into the Root and Bloom Institute. It is going to be a place where we will be surrounded by other practitioners. We will have space to actually engage community, invite them in, be in dialogue with them around what their needs are, making sure that we then are taking that input and tailoring our services to be a response to those needs, and ultimately figuring out how we can be truly connected in an anchor institution in our local community for healing.